can make a tire look like a tire and make it look good enough, and the tread, which was that'd be the hardest thing I could do on this, which was actually wrong. And I thought, well, when I started, I wanted it to not just be a cardboard cutout. I wanted it to be an actual clone. Because when I put my race bike back together, all the parts and all these pieces and everything that you could undo and everything, I did in stainless. So it's a real nice bike too. But I started out with the engine, and a person wouldn't believe that I've got a record of it, and these oak pieces and walnut pieces is like 3 2x12s, because you can only get so much out of a foot and the rest of the wood is wasted. And all of this is done by hand. Sad part about it, I had to take my race bike clear back apart for a pattern, which was something my wife didn't care for after I just got it all together. And so I did, and I just started out with the block. And the hard part about a lot of it, the motor cases and stuff, you have to actually sculpt it with a grinder. If you've ever seen these guys make Indian totem poles with a chainsaw, you take a little grinder and make the motor the same way. Now the other pieces is basically tracing off a piece and making just cutting it out like the fork tubes. They're just 35mm oak that I turned on a lathe. I turned a 2-inch piece and drilled a 35mm hole in it. The handlebars was a little harder. I wanted them specifically made out of wood, so I made those, and I'm pretty sure they got like 34 different, not exactly 45 pieces, but different angles. And same way with exhaust. They've got something in the neighborhood of 30 different 2-inch pieces to make the exhaust. Actually, I turned them from oak, and then the barrels are walnut, and the breathers is actually oak, walnut, oak, walnut, oak, walnut, oak, walnut glued together. And I kind of got that idea from, that's the way I made the foot pegs and the shifter pegs. And it's, I guess it's been a labor of love. It's something I wanted to do ever since I put my race bike back together.